Welcome to you all of day 2nd coding classes of HTML and CSS online summer camp organized by GEMS Cambridge International School, Batala. In the previous lecture, we will study about how a HTML page is working and how you can create those pages, how you can edit and create new pages, and simple coding of a HTML page. In this class, we will learn about what are the different types of HTML codes or tags are present in a single web page. I must recommend you that please watch the previous video if you want to create something new, if you want to create very effective. So please watch the previous video. So then watch the next video. It's a day-by-day steps. You have to follow all the credentials and all the procedures which I explained you. The first one is the HTML tag, which will help to you create your HTML code. And then goes for the head tag. Head means whatever the visible on your top of the screen of your web page, it will be described in the head tag. So here is the title. Here is the title of your web page. Yes, we have done in the previous class. So next class we will study about how almost another cases of tags. Okay, so let's move to our coding section. Yes, so this is our first file which we are created in our class first. So let's edit it. Right click on that file and go to open with and notepad. So here's your HTML coding. Okay, so that is the coding which will elaborate in the previous lecture. So here we are using HTML tag, then head tag, then goes for the title, then head is over means head is closed. Head is closed. That sign shows that head tag is closed now. Okay, and the body section contain the web text. Let me show you one more time. So I will explain you that. So this is our file and we will double click on that, and this is our result of our simple coding. Okay, so now we will learn about how to insert new types of tags in your HTML coding. So go to your coding section. So I already opened it, so go to that. Okay, let's suppose I'm adding that one of the title of my web page or a web circle. Let's suppose I'm giving the H1 title. H1 means whatever the visibility is available on the web page is going to be a bold letters. Okay, it's going to be a bold letters. So H1 tag contain, let's suppose I type there GEMS Cambridge International School, Batala. Okay, and the first rule of HTML coding is whatever you have started, you have to close that tag. HTML coding, whatever you have started, you have to close that. So H1 is started here and you have to close on this line. This is the closing symbol. Okay, so next is H1 and close that. Let me save it. Go to the file, click on that file and save it. Because I already save as, so I am not going to save as option. So I click on save. It's saved. Now minimize it and go to that .html file, whatever we name it, the first one. Okay, so double click on that. Yes, so you now can see some sort of text is available on your screen, and that is your H1 tag. H1 means it will be some type of H1 bolding tag. It will show a great capital bold letters. Okay, so here's our H1 tag, whatever the content is. GEMS Cambridge International School Batala, and here is our marquee tag, which will explain in the first lecture, okay, on the first class. So let me close it and go to again our coding. So if I made changes there, suppose I'm giving the H2 title, so H2 I changes here and also here. Here is also H2, okay. Now I save that file and you will see the difference. Save it, minimize it, and double click on the HTML file. Yes, you can see the difference. Yes, first one, our title is almost cover that area, but now it is much smaller as compared to the previous one, okay. So it is much smaller. So H1 or H2 or H3 is basically decreasing the font size. I hope all you explained that. What is H1 doing? It's doing the sizing of your text or your paragraph, okay. I hope this one will understand by you, okay. So let me close it that and go to the coding section again, and here's our H2 tag. Now I'm giving the H3 tag. Now what will be the effect will be reflected on the screen? It will decrease the size of your font. Let me save it, go to the file and save it, minimize it and go to the double click on that. So here you can see the difference. In the previous tag, the font size is approximately there, okay, but now it's much smaller, okay. So this is perfect for our web page, okay. This is our sliding text, okay. Now again go to the coding section. So now we will write all three commands that are written on the first one. So let's enter it and make it space here, and give it here also. Just copy that code, copy that, right click on that and copy and paste it on the next line, okay. So changes here, I must say the H1 tag, okay, or suppose I give it here H2 tag, okay, I H2 did, and here I give H2 end it, okay. Again I entered and paste here same code, but tagging change. Here is H1. You will see the difference on the one and only one screen, okay, between the tags, and here is H1, and go to the file and save it and minimize it and double click on the file. So here you can see the difference. That is your H3 tag, that is your H2 tag, and that is your H1 tag. So it contains almost H1 to H5. So you can use according to your need. Suppose I need the banner and the top of the pages is H1 tag. So we will give it on the top front of the page, okay. So here's your tagging is working from H1 to H3. So as you can see on your screen, that is how your H1, H2 and H3 tags are working, okay. So now let's move to the coding section and want some changes also there. Move further to the next code, that is italic. This is also known as formatting tags, and how you can implement formatting tag. Let me delete this extra coding will be deleted, okay. So suppose I want this line will be shown as a italic form, in the italic form. So how you can create that one? You just simply use I tag. I means italic. So push I and close it. Whatever the text you want to shown as italic, you have to start with I tag, and also the first rule of HTML, close with I tag, okay. So close it, I tag, and hit save. file and save. Minimize it and double click on that file. So you can see the difference. Okay, this text is now italic, it now italicized. This is your normal text, okay, and this is now the implementation of your italic tag. Okay, so how you can implement these italic tags you will learn there. Okay, close on this one also and go to the coding section. Now if I create something underlined, if I want to some text will be goes to underline, to how it will be do, just replace or change with u tag and also there change it with u tag and hit the save file and save. Minimize it, double click on that and you will see the difference. Yes, now your text is underlined. So this is how your paragraph, how your underline, italicized and h1 tags working. Okay, in this class you are basics to introduce how to create the basic web page, how to different tags are working out there and how you can manipulate those tags. Okay, so now in the next class we will discuss also how the picture is moving. Okay, that's how the text is, and next class we will learn how the picture will be moved from one place to another place. Okay, so it's also tags contain the marquee and you can use that tags very oftenly. Okay, so go to the section wise, so close it. So in this class one more tag is also important, that is image tag. How you can insert the image in your web page you can elaborate in this video. Okay, so go to the coding section, yes, notepad, and insert some type of image in your web page. Okay, so for inserting the picture you must remember that the tag name is image. Okay, start with the bracket and img stands for image. Okay, src means source, where the image is your store. Okay, so let me show you one thing, that your image and your HTML file will be stored on the same location, then it will be worked. Okay, if your image is stored on the another location you have to put the location up there, but if your image stored at the same location where this all HTML file is stored, then no need to change the location or show the location. Just look at this one, just this one, my image is also there. Okay, and my file is also there, both are at the same location. So that's how your image is going to be inserted. Keep it in mind, this is a very important point, you have to keep it on the same location. Okay, both files stored on the same location. So image here, image source equals to, and how you can insert double, and the image name, file name means file name. My file name is 111.jpg. Okay, and close that file. How you can identify your image name? Just go to the image, yeah, this one, 111.jpg. Okay, the full name of your image will be there. If your image name is very longer, then you can rename it. Okay, you can rename it. Just right click on that and rename your image. Okay, so go to the coding, yes, and you have just there started the columns and ended the column and hit the save button, file and save it. Okay, and now double click on that. Oh my god, you can see, okay, your image is very large. Your image is inserted but your image is very large. So how to control that feature of the image tag? Just close in this. Okay, and go to your coding section there and make some specification out there. Okay, just suppose like height, I mentioned there equals to height is 120 pixel px means pixels. Okay, close it, and also width, how much it will width, okay, equals to, it's also almost like a 120 pixel. Okay, 120 pixel and close it. Now this whole image tag, specify the amount that will be stored on your web page. Let me save it file and save it that file. Okay, and again to go to your file and double click on that. Yes, now you can see that your image is inserted and with specification. Whatever the specification you give it there, your image will shown up there. So this is the task for you. Create some web page based on your name, okay, and insert some type of images and also some kind of data on titles on your web page. Okay, you can change any specification. Let me show you. Here is the specification is 120 pixels. Let me show you that I can change it 150 pixels. Okay, the images will be reflect on that. Save it and go to your file and refresh it. Yes, the height will increase it. Okay, and now I'm changing the width. How you can change width? Yes, go there and 180 pixel. Save it and go to your browser, and yes, you can see the differences. Yes, so this help you a lot to create something new. So this is your task. Make some web page on your name base. It's very easy. You can pause the video anytime and note the code also. Okay, you can take the screenshot also. Okay, thank you for today.